After almost 10 years and 13 straight playoff losses to referee Scott Foster, Chris Paul has finally gotten a win. Since 2014, Chris Paul played 13 playoff games while Scott Foster was refereeing and lost all of them. So like the Golden State Warriors, Chris Paul called Kevin Durant to help him get over the hump. But CP3 went off in the final minutes, officially ending the curse. The Clippers had a good first half, and it was literally tied going into halftime after Devin Booker's buzzer beater. We even got to see Westbrook block yet another one of KD's jump shots. But the Suns came out on fire to start the second half. Then they were able to stay on fire thanks to Devin Booker scoring 25 of his 38 points in the second half. KD did his thing, but shout out to Torrey Craig for another big playoff game. The Clippers didn't even really play that bad. Kawhi and Westbrook both played extremely well. Kawhi looked borderline unstoppable in the first half and ended with 31, 8, and 7. I've said this for a long time, but Westbrook not having much to work with is one of the best players you could possibly have. After shooting 3 for 19 last game, he shot 9 for 16 with 28 points and even hit 2 threes. Thank God this game was good though. After the first 2 games being blowouts, I needed something back and forth. We knew this series was going to be good, but with Kawhi and Westbrook both hooping like they are, they could possibly get it done. The Super Team Suns looked more like the Super Team Suns tonight, but if the Clippers do win this series without Paul George, then no team in the NBA is going to want to play them. Because outside of Westbrook and Kawhi, they aren't working with very much. But to make the night even better, the NBA decided now is the perfect time to announce Draymond Green's Game 3 suspension. After his not on purpose but on purpose stomp on Domantas Sabonis, the NBA announced that Draymond will be suspended for the Warriors' next game. He definitely deserved to be ejected, but since Sabonis and Draymond both played a part, I don't know if there should have been a suspension. But if you're Draymond, you have to be smarter than that. You've been in this exact situation and spotlight too many times. So already being down 2-0 to a red-hot Kings team, we'll see what the Splash Bros got. They're heading back home for the next 2 games, and they play a whole lot better for home games. The Cavs, on the other hand, had a huge response to the Knicks beating them by 17, but they were up by like 30 multiple times. Darius Garland had one of the best performances of the night with 32 points and 7 assists. He scored over 20 in the first half and set the tone immediately for the Cavs. Then Caris LeVert just started going crazy. He finished second in scoring for the Cavs with 24. The Knicks just couldn't buy a bucket. They shot 37% from the field and 24% from 3. They showed a stat at the end of the game that said the Cavs are 24-1 when holding teams to under 100 points. So when the Cavs are locked in on both sides of the floor, they can make a run. But this is another good series, and going back home, I can't count the Knicks out. I have to talk about Julius Randle almost getting injured in a blowout loss. I really don't even blame Jarrett Allen because at least he's trying to make a play on the ball. I blame Tom Thibodeau for having him in while they're down almost 30 points with 2 minutes left in the game. I was watching 2 teams in a blowout game with both of their starters still in, with basically no time left on the clock. And it wasn't even till Julius Randle almost got hurt before both teams made subs. But I really don't have much to say about the Celtics Hawks series. The Celtics are just too good and Trae Young's shooting tour dates. His last 8 playoff games he's shot atrocious. But he says going forward he'll play better, so all you can do is hope he's serious. Dejounte Murray had a good game, but Derek White was just too much for the Hawks. I'm serious, he had 26 points and 3 blocks. But the Celtics-Sixers series in the second round will be another fun matchup. Overall though, a decent day of basketball. Definitely carried by the Suns, Clippers, and Draymond news though. I'll be back tomorrow talking about the next set of playoff games depending on how they go. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers, so please don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel, it means a lot.